Hello everyone, my name is Monoyasha from Dreamvision Creations, and today I just want to show you a really quick video on how you actually attach our semi-rigid eyelids to our 3.8 centimeter eyes. We recommend that before you start attaching eyelids that you fully paint your eyes, adding the pupil and the texture color to the back of your eyes using acrylic paints, like this one here, and then blacking out the back with acrylic resin as well, preferably something enamel or semi-gloss just to help seal it all together. When you're getting ready to do your eyelids, we have a standard size for them for each size resin eye, so they'll come in a piece like this. Sometimes they'll be broken apart, but just be aware that they are a semi-rigid plastic, so they are flexible. If you get some in the mail and they're kind of warped like this here, you can easily take your hair dryer, just heat up the material a little bit, and then press it onto your eyes, reforming it back to its original shape, and then it will pop right on there. And they also have a very standard look to them, so they'll have a semi-open eye like this one here, or the iris, if it's a larger size, will semi-hit the top of the eyelid. You can also change the shape of the eye, so you can make it more squinted, so a more angry look. You can remove the lower eyelid if you want to, just have an upper eyelid, and then really bring it down for a more seductive look. You can also take a pair of scissors and you can trim away this material here, or use a box cutter. Scissors would probably be safer, but you can remove from the eyelid and make the eyes super wide open if you need to, like this. So there's a lot of different options for eyelids. You are not limited to what the original shape is. You can completely change it if you want to, and just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to change it around, make it a little different. This one here, it just shows you how the 3D following effect works for our 3.8 centimeter eyes when the eyelids have been attached. It's really simple to put them on there. I just put some super glue around the edge here, the bottom flat edge of the eye. You just gotta make sure that when you're putting super glue, do not put any super glue along the front of the eye here, because it will actually cause it to fog up from the chemical reaction. You want to just focus on the back of the eye. It's already been shaped for this type of eye, so it shouldn't be too hard to put on there. And like I said, if you've had some warping with the eyelids, just take a heat gun or take a hair dryer, just heat up this eye and then squish it on there, and then you can start working with it. So for the super glue, I just use Loctite super glue gel control. This is very important. Don't get the regular type super glue because it's very liquidy and you'll have a hard time, literally you'll have a hard time keeping control of it. So I've always recommended Loctite super glue series. I will be doing experimentations with more model type glues and see if I can find one that won't affect the resin at all and won't fog it. But like I said, you're just applying this on the very back edge of the eye. So you got your eye already painted, you've got your eyelid already shaped on there. Pretty much just holding it in place. It almost feels like a rubber sticker. Like it wants to go into the right place. It wants to just kind of stick on there. So you're just using for your fingers and adding pressure to the bottom and the top, just keeping it in place. And then you just open up your super glue and just start applying it a little bit at a time, just around the edge here. And then blow on it, let it dry. You're gently turning it around without putting too much pressure on the eyelid. Squeezing it back in place, and then doing the other side. Like I said, it's just a couple drops. You don't have to cover the whole edge. Just kind of tacking it in place. Because remember, when you actually put the eyes into your resin mask, you also be super hot gluing around this too, and I'll also hold it in place. This is really just tacking it. And again, blow on the new side. And then I like to take a paper towel, switching fingers, make sure you don't have any super glue in your fingers. Just putting my fingers like this, top and bottom. Using a paper towel, I'm just going to wipe off all the extra. Just make sure you don't let any of that super glue hit the front of the eye. So I'm doing it at an angle here. Wiping a little bit at a time. And it's just to make sure if you're messing with the eye and you still have some areas where the super glue is still wet, that you don't accidentally touch it, and again, get it on your eye. If you're super worried about it, you can put some painter's tape on the front of the eye, just to make sure that you don't accidentally get some super glue on the front of the eye, because sadly, once you get super glue on the front of that resin eye, it will be fogged and there is nothing you can do about it. I have tried everything to get the fogging off from the super glue. But that's it. That is your pair of 3D following eyes with the eyelids. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see more videos, please subscribe or hit that ring button and you'll be notified of any new videos that we come up with. Bye!